When I returned to work after the first miscarriage, I didn't return to work. I went into work having a miscarriage because I thought that's what you did. I had no idea. And I was Googling things. Again, it's a bit of a blur. There's a lot going on. I also worked in the same building as my husband, so we were both in work. And I just went to see my boss and his PA and said, and my husband came with me and said, you know, I'm having a miscarriage. He said, I'm really sorry to hear that, whatever. And I was like, he said, when did it happen? I was like, no, I'm having a miscarriage. And he's like, okay. Well, and he said, I'm really impressed with how you're both dealing with it. And actually, I wasn't dealing with it at all. And I don't think Alan was particularly. I went to the doctors and was very visibly upset and felt unwell, genuinely felt unwell. Whether I was going to be unwell anyway, whether it was a response to the miscarriage, whether it was a mental health thing affecting my physical health, all of the above, I felt unwell. And the female doctor said very scathingly, I remember this really well because I was heartbroken, do you want me to sign you off work? Now, yes, I did want her to sign me off work. I've never had a sick note in my life. She signed me off work, and I think I ended off for 2 weeks. And when I returned to work, I had to sign a sick form, and they had put that I was off with migraine. That's a lengthy migraine. I'd be worried. Which really upset me. It might have been an admin error, I don't know, but I think those kind of things just need double checking. The second time I dealt with it differently, so I just took myself off, just said I'm going home and I'm staying off for a bit. You know, I'm really lucky I was in a position where I got sick pay. So we're spotted in that way, well, just by the government, but you know, I know there are people in work, me now, who work for myself, don't have that. I think workplaces could do quite a lot to support people who've had miscarriages, and really simple things like recognising that that person will likely be upset, will be going through their own emotions, their own turmoil, giving them validation, giving them permission to have that feeling, to do what they need to do with that feeling, give them permission to have some time off, whatever that might be, and check in with the person to just check that they're okay. I think a miscarriage policy would be hugely beneficial to workplaces and to the women and men in there. A policy it just means, you know, that people, that the managers feel supported in how they're going to approach it. They've got a guideline, they know what they need to do, what they have to do. They know that maybe they need to bring somebody else in to speak to the person who's had the miscarriage. It's just a support, isn't it? It's a support for the manager and it's a support for the person that's suffering as well.